What's going on? I'm Najir.
Greg Walker.
And here we are at the Titans press room here at New York Comic Con 2022. I do really want to ask a question, and I really feel like I speak for the fans on this one. We know things have kind of been in peril in terms of which shows we may get canceled. But I can tell you, it was no better feeling when that graphic went about and we saw Titans, Doom Patrol. We saw all our favorites are coming back. I would love to know, what was your sort of emotion in this sort of unpredictable state of cancellations, but yet renewals?
I felt pumped. I mean, just because, you put in all that hard work, and everybody does, all these actors, the Toronto team, all the people back in LA. So yeah, you want the family to feel a win, for sure. And I also felt like we had earned it. I felt the shows that got canceled felt that too. Yeah. So it's not that they didn't, but we were able to, I think, have a strong season, to dip maybe even more than a toe into the Bat family world of Gotham, and emerge hopefully somewhat unscathed, and be able to get some energy for all our characters moving a new season. So I was excited about doing a new season.
That's awesome, man. When Titans first was introduced on DC Universe, I remember being at the DC Universe sort of launch at San Diego Comic-Con, looking at the costume design, thinking, oh my God, this is going to be phenomenal. And a lot of people really took to it. They said it was dark. And the more and more I started to watch this, I realized that, it does have a dark tone, but it has a lot of heart. I spoke to other cast members, and I said, season 3 was more about second chances. I would love to know what's sort of the message going into season 4. What's that response you want the fans to take from this upcoming season?
It's a great observation about second chances, and I would say that continues in a way. Look, Titans at its core is a family show. You're right, it has darkness, but also, I think you're also right, it has a lot of heart. And any family that continues on has to have these challenges where a family member faces a crisis or goes away for a while. And it's for Nightwing and everyone in the family, how do you keep it intact? How do you stay, I feel in my own life, how do you keep that family together? And how, when you face challenges and crisis, how can you be there for each other? So
we did get some things released at New York Comic Con. The internet is already going crazy about it. Brother Brud is on the tip of everybody's tongue. What was sort of your posture, your little strut when the news started to drop here, being around all the fans today?
Well, we're living in our own little cocoon all the time up in Toronto. It was a year and a half ago. I was walking around these streets on the phone with one of the writers about stories for Brother Blood and trying to figure out what we would do. And now that it's come to fruition with that amazing super suit, that piece of art, that wearable art, and then you have Joseph Morgan, who just took us in such a great journey. I hope everybody feels the same way we do it, from Sebastian, this young person who doesn't feel seen and feels like he's living on the margins of life, to this person where he becomes this all-powerful God. It's a really exciting journey to write and to watch come to life.
That's awesome. So, now I guess with the sense of security and being one of the premier shows on HBO Max, as I said, once the reel went about and we saw what we were going to expect, did the playground get bigger for you?
Well, Titans is always a challenge, right? Because you can only bring on challenges that are formidable enough for your heroes. If you have people who can turn into animals and have X-ray vision and break through walls and have kind of like the detective skills of Dick Grayson, and you have a couple aliens, you have to really come up with great challenges for that. So the playground gets bigger, but you always have to be really focused on the prize, which is, how do you tell this family story and make it hard for them?
Awesome. For my final question, as we get ready for season 4, what's your message to the fans? How do we get prepared for it? What should our mental state be? Let us know.
Well, first of all, we love our fans, and so grateful for all of the people out there who are passionate about our show. We hear you, we listen to you. Sometimes, we take our shots, but we get back up, and I think get excited for horror, for supernatural, crazy effects, big action, big scope, and all the characters you love.
That's awesome. Thank you so much today. I hope you have a good rest of your New York Comic Con. Absolutely.
Thanks for watching.
Absolutely.